man? It's your boy Wall Street Shooter, and I'm checking in for the gang. And I got a trade recap. Yeah, we hit Amazon today. Hey, before I get into all that, make sure you comment because I don't bite back. Subscribe, do it for the kid. Share the content if you think it's fire, but most importantly, join the Earners Club and hit the notification bell so you can always stay locked in on the content that I'm pushing, man. I'm trying to put out as much content as possible, so rock with the kid. But anyway, let's get into it because you came to hear about the trade recap, so let's look at the chart. Right now, we're looking at the Amazon daily. As we talked about it on Sunday, Amazon, pretty much the whole market was jumping last Friday, above 2.5 for the VIX, the Russell, the Qs, SPY. And so this week I was looking really bearish on here. Plus we was coming on the daily trend line and everything. So we was approaching the daily trend line. So I was looking very bearish this weekend, man, and it's paying off dividends, you dig? So yesterday we tiptoed just above the trend. Today we rejected that bad boy. As you can see, this rising wedge within the daily trend. We got this rising wedge. I always tell y'all, when you got rising wedge at one point, it's gonna pull back. Again, we're overextended at the 9, so we just got a confirmation candle today off of Amazon. Amazon sold off majorly today, so we capitalized on some puts. So that's the quick daily review of Amazon. The whole reason why I jumped into these puts. Let's get right into the actual trade. Let's jump into this 5-minute boy. Right. Let's get my pointer out. Wow. All right, cool. Before I get into the actual place where I got in the trade, I just want you to look at this beautiful sell-off, right? We knew that bear rally last week, it was just a rally, right? We know the overall market sentiment is that it's still fear and uncertainty of inflation. The CTI is about to come out in a couple of weeks. We know that the market is just bleeding right now. So, we don't force it. We trade with the trend. We don't try to paddle upstream. You feel me? If it's market moving downstream, we're gonna ride with the current. We're gonna follow the current, right? So this week is that week. So as you can see, 114.85 was today's high. We rejected it on some Dikembe Mutombo. Get that out of here. Tested it twice, just couldn't hold it. 112.91 was our opening low, and we just ripped through it, right? I didn't get into this trade here. I'm gonna show y'all where I got into the trade. I just want to kind of break this down. As you can see, that rejection just led to a massive sell-off, man. We're crushing under the 9, the 21. VWAP's going crazy under that. And as you can see, like I always tell y'all, once we start extending away from that 9 EMA, we're going to slowly get back to it. Sometimes we might not touch it, but we're going to start gradually going back. And what you have here right now is a nice bear pennant that formed. And bear pennants, usually 67% continuation ratio, means that we're going to continue on that downtrend, right? But we need confirmation, right? We know that if you see, just because you see a bear flag or a bear pennant doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to continue on that downtrend. It's just the likelihood, right? It's a 67% chance of continuation. We need confirmation. And so I still didn't get into this play, but we did get confirmation. We rejected 110.30. My levels already from my pre-market levels and yesterday highs and lows holding up very well. And I'm in and out watching the market. I was not online continually watching the market. I was doing some things around the house. So I had my alerts set. Once I got the capability of trading, I was ready to go. I already knew what Amazon was looking like. Now I could have jumped in this and kind of blindly did it, but I don't like doing stuff like that because we scalping, right? We're not day trading, we scalping this. So as you can see, we still chugging along with this 9, breaking major resistance levels. 109, ripped right through it, got the 107, bounced back to the 9, overextend, coming back to the 9. Now this is when I got in shit. This is when I had some time to trade. Around this time right here, about 9:15, I was able to sit down, look at the market, quick analyze, knew we was in a downtrend, looked at the spot and the Q and everything, felt really good. What I was watching for was a pullback. Now I know volumes usually slow down around 9 o'clock, so I was kind of like, being hella patient. And of course, we pulled back on a nice little rising wedge, right? Rising wedge here, or a bear flag, right? Whatever you want to call it. And we closed above the 9, and I was watching around this area of the 21. I figured if we can break above the 21, maybe we might get some, uh, maybe start heading into the uptrend. I know we were super far off on the VWAP, so I was still kind of bearish off this. And once we did not close above the 21, I jumped into play. So I alerted the Discord, let them know that I just jumped into 106 puts, excuse me, 108 puts, and I got in about 108.68 around that time frame. So a little bit around this, around his candle. Now, usually, and what I suggest to you guys is always wait for your confirmation. But the overall market was just selling, so I did a little YOLO entry. Once we rejected this 109 right here, which was definitely a psych level for today. Once we rejected it, I jumped in. Like I said, this candle would probably be the best, safest candle entry for you guys, for any newbies out there, or just in general, not even a newbie thing. This is a good confirmation candle coming out of this rising wedge. I got in on this candle because I was YOLO, right? Got in, bought several contracts, about $1,000 worth of contracts. You know, I like to keep it in between 1,000 to 3,000 when I'm getting into place. I actually went in here since I was a little late to the party. I kind of just went with my small bag, a little over $1,000, and I just let that thing rock out. Got out around here. Well, I didn't get out the play. I trimmed at 20% and I trimmed at 30%, and then I left a runner. I got out at about, I left my last runner around, to say around this candle right here, and I was like a little over 30%. So yeah, I just let that thing run out, man, for like over a 30% gainer for the day. And yeah, as you see, we started consolidating at the end of the day. The value went down, and I got my run over here. I'm still bearish on it. I still think we got some room to the downside, maybe just for tomorrow. But I'm taking that gamble. I got my shillings, so I'm feeling good about that. And we're gonna see if I was right. Hopefully, I'm right tomorrow. Then we just increase the bag size. But I'm very happy with the trade. It was definitely a chef's kiss, a one wagyu. Patience, 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 patience is the key. Waiting for your setup. Now, like again, I did have a YOLO entry, but ultimately I'm very happy with the execution, and that's more than any dollar amount, is being happy with the execution. When you stick to your rules, stick to the patterns that you like to trade, and you don't have FOMO or be overzealous, and you just wait for your analysis to kick in. And so I'm happy with that. That's always a dub, right? Execution was good. I didn't hesitate or anything like that. Very confident in what I was looking at. Very confident in my support and resistance lines and my psych levels and everything. And so I was able to get in here, get over a 30% banger. We good to go. So yeah, that's my trade for today, man. I ain't want to hold y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you stayed this long, please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join the Earners Club by clicking the notification bell. This is your boy Wall Street Shooter. This is not financial advice. Peace, y'all.